Sir?
Alfred, how are things?
Status quo, sir. Status quo. I've done my best to keep the cave tidy, but with those bats circling above, it's bound to be collateral damage. Do keep an eye out.
Cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Engage! Engage!
I'm bringing you down!
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Open his suitcase. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. We found the bastard, stuck his little fingerprints right by the body.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it... Peckin's on the loot, but none of the glory. Me, I take the loot over the glory any day.
Police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into the...
Not a bad idea.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you read Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Oh, you won't believe this.
What's wrong?
The GCPD have actually asked me to stop calling in so often. Apparently, you're taking down criminals faster than they can be processed.
And you wonder why I don't have faith in the cops.
Well, to be fair, sir, you have been on a mission tonight. Since when did masks become de rigueur for aspiring crime lords? Thank goodness you're all right, sir. You had me quite worried. Slade Wilson is no ordinary foe.
He ambushed me. I should have been more prepared.
You had no way of knowing he was on the ship.
That may be. But I was so focused on Cobblepot, I lost track of my surroundings. It was sloppy. Amateur.
You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
There's too much at stake for me not to be.
I've done my best to keep the cave tidy, but with those bats circling above, there's bound to be collateral damage. Do keep an eye out. Seems to me that Captain Gordon is the one good apple in a bad bunch.
I'm afraid you'll find I've stepped things up considerably. Which means I think our time together is drawing to a close. It's been fun, Batman. But all good things must come to an end. I think you've made the right decision. Recognizing when you've been beaten is the first step on the road to self-improvement. I'm upping the stakes, Batman, just like I promised. Tread carefully. Oh, boy! You sure showed that great who's in charge. How pedestrian. Try and put some effort into it at least. Another day, another door. They're just no match for you. But how did... I was sure you'd fail. No one is this lucky.
You need to stop this.
Stop what? Cleaning up the streets? Ensuring the GCPD actually does its job? Removing corruption from the system? Was it one of those in particular you took issue with, or all of them?
You're using the data you've stolen to blackmail people.
So, it gets the job done. It's certainly kinder than the beatings you're so fond of doling out. Think on that.
My board is lit up. If you don't have an assignment, please report in.
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the third line.
Understood. Thanks.
From a building and a Christmas tree breaks his fall, and one of his own thugs walks off. Now, we don't get paid.
Like the way you think.
Probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Low.
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
There's 8 assassins in town tonight. From the info we've been gathering...
No, they were some...
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
7, please.
Right in the jaw! Oh, he's definitely on something. Got a guy in lockup for something.
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill that before the assassins get
If I'm not careful, that guard will alert the others.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then. Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Enough! You only get one night to get this done. Whatever they put you on, once you pull it off, find it again.
Then we treat him like any other scumbag. We can't find dirt. We make our own. What if Captain Gordon allowed all the perps and the holding cells to go free?
You mean we set him loose?
Little prison riot, right here in GCPD. Makes him look like he doesn't have control, right?
Like it. How do we make it happen?
I mean,
We got a tango!
Businessman from Central. They're offering a reward of 20%. The arrest of Black Mask, a mistake of the person involved in the murder of Commissioner Lewis. Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Loeb's family in the break room. Please come by and pay your respects.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Ah, you again!
Talk, or you...
We got right. Who told you that, huh? Bloody anarchy. He will wipe this city clean of your filth.
Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you. Good one.
Bloody anarchy? He will wipe this city clean of your filth!
Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you. Good one.
Dispatch! Bannister 97! Engaging! We got right! Who told you that, huh? Your buddy Anarchy? He will wipe this city clean of your filth!
Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you.
Buddy Anarchy? He will wipe this city clean of your filth!
Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things...
I'm getting sick of these freaks. You're dead, freak! Get him on the ground! I can use this. Doc, please!
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up. You don't get it. Anarchy gets it.
Deal with...
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
He's out there catching the criminals that you let walk free.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
$1,000,000 riding on this, so I don't want to hear any excuses. Bag the bat, and let's get paid.
50 million. Someone's got a butt up their ass to put up that kind of money. As soon as I get out of here, gonna visit my bookie.
Officer down! Go investigate! like to know what the hell this is. Found it. Looks like, a metallic bat.
Possible contact. That's one of ours.
Wait! I think he fell! help on the ambulances.
Hey, keep your eyes open. Got a man down over here. We can still take him. Man out.
I'm losing it, man. I can't.
Help! Cut me down, man! Cut me! Cut!
How are we supposed to kill this freak?
Shouldn't you be searching your quadrant? I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT. Why's that?
Ain't you hurt?
It's him! It's freaking him!
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
That wants a taste?
Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
Reports of our 622 on lower level. Need security in those areas immediately.
It's gonna look like an accident, like Gordon lost control. What we need is a classic prison riot.
You want a riot?
Easy, Tiger. There's cameras around here. We ain't letting alone.
He's got a point. Let's let this one get close. You'll be big and heavy.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the...
Got it. Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports about prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged. Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
The only way to get through is to use the disruptor.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out! This ain't such a bad Christmas after all!
hostages!
Where the hell are the rest of the cops? Put him in the ground!
End of the line! We ain't going down without a fight!
Big for our mercy!
Take him out!
Kick the crap out of him!
I don't understand.
Priority 1, our 622 is confirmed in the holding cell, but also hearing that the right has stopped. Need a team down there to confirm. Charging!
Clear!
Clear! 22 has left the holding cell.
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do, soon as he stabilizes.
All personnel report your 20 on Channel 3. Trying to get a head count. Who's missing?
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise.
Get out of here!
You idiots, it's me! What are you thinking?
Who are you talking to in there?
Voice chat on my laptop, idiot. What decade do you have to list?
Alfred, I'm I'm on my way out, but before I can access the server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires under the GCPD.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building. I'll peg the closest entrance on your map.
They say the bat doesn't have a gun.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
We're up. We're gonna put you in a cage.
Why isn't this working? So, the hard way.
Priority 1, 622 has left the shooting range. I need a status report. All quadrants, check in.
There he is!
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't believe you.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
Do your jobs. What kind of jam is this? Let's put him in the ground. I'm jammed. I hate you.
I've highlighted a nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels...
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
Hello? Hello, Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.
Over here, Master Bruce.
Anything to report?
Nothing you don't already know, sir. I assume we won't be unwrapping presents in the morning? Since when did masks become de rigueur for aspiring crime lords? That Vicky Vale is quite the troublemaker. Perhaps someone should do a report on her.
Police know the victim fell from a nearby building, but there's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things. Brian Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause of death, internal injuries sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why. This blood spatter indicates a high-velocity impact. I should check the roof. The railing here is broken. Was it an accident, or was he pushed? Two sets of footprints means the victim wasn't alone, and the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that. Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim, the other to Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
I got multiple calls available. Sending them out in priority order.
Enough with this!
Now you're in for...
Nice. 1 down, 5 to go. I can't believe there are people on the force who think it's okay to have stuff like this out on the streets. Pinching from evidence is bad enough. But selling weapons? SWAT's supposed to be the good guys.
No! It's that bat freak! Guys, it's that bad freak. You're mine! Oh! Oh no! You too?
Sweet. That's 2 crates. You know, I thought about getting my dad involved, but he'd probably just say it's a matter for IAD. He's got way too much faith in the system. I wish I could get him to see just how broken it is.
I've planted 3...
I've been flipping through the precinct's file on you, and wow, let's just say you don't have a lot of fans here. But you probably knew that already. Anyway, I've trashed some of the more ridiculous stuff. I mean, they're saying you kill people. And I know that's not your style.
Big fan! Oh!
Only 2 more crates to go. Thanks so much for doing this. Tonight's crazy enough already. If these guns got out there, I don't even want to think about it.
You're drawn to it. Go on, admit it. Like little moths to the light.
those suckers left. Gotta say, working together is kind of fun. I mean, we're actually getting stuff done. And my dad thinks I'm just sitting in his office texting and watching TV. If only he knew.
What do you want?
What happened to Brian Murphy?
We had a deal. He gave me the account numbers. I faked being a client and cleared out the account. In exchange, he gets a cut. It's a con I run 100 times. But then he starts to get nervous, tries to back out.
So you threw him off a roof?
I couldn't risk awarding the bank. I'll go to the cops. I had to protect my interests.
And how'd that work out for you? Alfred, contact the GCPD and let them know Brian Murphy's killer has been apprehended. Send over the evidence as well.
Consider it done, sir.
Available units, stand by for status update on potential assignment.
Kick Brandon's ass from what I heard.
That mean he's given up on cashing in on the bounty?
Hell no. If I know this, he'll just make it. I'm gonna make you.
It's on! They found him!
Everybody, rush them at once! How's he doing that?
Relax.
Gonna make an example out of you. You ain't a boat.
That's it, we did it. Well, you did most of it, but I helped.
Oh, crap! Contain the subject!
Strange. These are Black Mask's men. Not the kind of guys I'd expect to find running around in sewers.
Could be worse. At least he sent an expert martial artist to protect us now.
Protect us from what?
I'm under the GCPD. Why are Black Mask's men planting explosives here? The cops have always been on this payroll.
We're gonna need more money. What's wrong with this guy?
directly beneath the GCPD. The telecom wires should be right under your nose.
Alfred, confirm we now have access to the National Criminal Database.
Connection confirmed. You can now perform DNA analysis. I'm also sending over the police file for the Lacey Towers case.
This photo is from the day of the murder. It's a perfect match. The DNA tells more of the story. But here's something the police overlooked. Roman Sionis owns the Gotham Merchants Bank. And he installed biometric security only he could access. Alfred, I have enough information to solve the Lacey Towers case. Here's what happened. By now, Gotham PD thinks Roman Sionis is dead. The casualty of a turf war. Murdered by the Penguin. But I know better. Someone spooked Sionis' girlfriend. So he sent her to his safe house. Which was anything but safe. Sionis showed up later. Ready for trouble. And found it. Or so it seemed. Roman's always been paranoid. That's probably why he's lasted this long. He'd sent in a decoy. Giving himself the element of surprise. But it wasn't enough. There was a fight. Sionis lost. The killer didn't hesitate to shoot the decoy, but he wanted Roman alive to access the cash stored at the Gotham Merchants Bank. With Sionis under control, all that remained was to tie up loose ends. But it wasn't the fire that killed Sionis' girlfriend. What kind of monster forces a man to kill the ones he loves? The Joker. He's the shadow I've been chasing. And now I know where he's going next. Gotham Merchants Bank. Alfred, see if you can find any information on someone named the Joker.
Searching now, sir. There doesn't seem to be anything coming up.
Not much, but...
You were very cordially, you were very cordially invited to a party, and it will be a grand affair.
Grand affair, and it will be a grand affair hosted by the Hatter.
We do hope that you can come.
You can come. You can come.
We do hope that you can come to share in all the joy.
Greetings and salutations, Batman. I'm Jervis Tetch, inventor, entrepreneur, and part-time haberdasher. You must be wondering why it is I sought you out. Well, I have an employment opportunity I'd like to discuss with you.
Help me! Please! If you can hear this, he's going to...
Oh, don't mind Alice, poor dear. Her mind is all aflutter, and who can blame her after all she's been through? But I'll have her right as rain soon enough. Don't you worry about that.
Attention all units, we need everyone on assignment. No 10-10s until further notice.
I forgot my PIN number. Guess I'll just improvise. Yo, we need to get down to Shelby Park, like right now. What the hell for? Penguin's gone crazy or something.
Has his guys giving out weapons?
That don't sound right at all. I thought so too, but trust me. But everyone's saying there's nothing shady going on. Except for the part where Penguin's guys are handing out guns.
We gotta shut him down to shut him up.
Prioritize. You hear that, Bat? Prioritize! Are you an idiot? What if he heard that?
Area's been secured and prepped. Requesting a detective on site ASAP.
Copy 3-7. Delta 4-1 has been assigned.
Don't be manipulated. I'm not some corporate tool.
Careful now. That's public property you're destroying. Crawling around in vents like a common rat. How expected. I bet steering that thing requires a whole lot of concentration. Oh, sorry about that! Oh, that poor door. You really should apologize. You're cheating, aren't you? You're getting help from someone. Who's smart enough to outsmart me?
No one's helping me, Enigma. Did you ever consider maybe you're not as clever as you think?
Says the man who seems to have mistaken Christmas Eve for Halloween.
Sir? I've seen a rather large bat in the cave, sir. Do take care not to anger it.
I wasn't planning to.
Good. With everything occurring, some of the assassins have access to rather interesting technology. When this is over, you might want to consider appropriating it. Let some good come of tonight's events. Seems to me that Captain Gordon is the one good apple in a bad bunch. Some of the assassins have access to rather interesting technology. When this is over, you might want to consider appropriating it. Let some... come of tonight's...